Kaya was the only human in the entire Academy's diplomacy division, which meant she was also the only creature in the program who could survive on Earth. The other students, a Volosian with crystalline skin, 3 Zephycs who communicated through color changes, and a Krell whose body was mostly gaseous, found her baffling. It started during a simple classroom election for student representative. "We need someone to organize our group projects and represent our interests to faculty," announced Mentor Ellison through the translator. "Who wishes to nominate candidates?" The Volosian, called Shix, spoke first. "I nominate myself. My species has held this position for 4 consecutive years. We have proven competence." The Zephycs pulsed with hesitant colors. "We could nominate one of ours, but Shix has experience." Kaya wasn't paying full attention. She was thinking about the assignment deadline that evening and wondering if the Academy's cafeteria still had those edible protein cubes she liked. When Mentor Ellison asked if anyone else wanted to run, Kaya absently raised her hand. "I'll do it," she said casually. The room went silent. 3 pairs of alien eyes stared at her with what she interpreted as mild horror. "You wish to campaign?" Shix asked, his crystalline body reflecting the overhead lights like fractured rainbows. "Not really," Kaya admitted. "I just think competition is healthy. Someone should oppose you." This was a fundamental misunderstanding of Academy culture. In the diplomatic program, candidates didn't actually compete, they collaborated to find the best leader through consensus. Elections were ceremonial. The idea of opposition was considered crude and potentially hostile. But Kaya had just introduced exactly that. "Very well," Mentor Ellison said uncertainly. "You may both present your visions for the position." Shix went first, detailing his experience managing interdisciplinary teams, his knowledge of bureaucratic procedures, and his family's historical contributions to galactic diplomacy. It was impressive. The Zephycs flashed supportive colors. Even the Krell's gaseous form seemed to nod in agreement. Then Kaya spoke. "Look, I don't know much about your procedures," she began, which was not reassuring. "But I noticed something. In our group projects, we're always afraid to say when something isn't working. We're so focused on being diplomatic that we don't actually communicate." She stood up, moving with the physical confidence of someone who'd grown up on a world where predators could attack at any moment. "On Earth, we argue. We challenge each other. It's messy and uncomfortable, but it works. We get better solutions because we're not afraid to say, 'I disagree,' without worrying it'll start a war." She paused. "I think this classroom could use that. Someone willing to say the uncomfortable truths." The room erupted, not in agreement, but in shocked discussion. The Zephycs flashed colors so rapidly they looked like fireworks. The gaseous Krell roiled with agitation. "That's barbaric," Shix said, but there was something uncertain in his tone. "Maybe," Kaya shrugged. "Or maybe it's just different." Mentor Ellison called for a vote. The Academy's democratic process was designed to be unanimous, but for the first time in recorded history, the outcome wasn't. 2 votes for Shix. 2 votes for Kaya. In the deadlock, both candidates were required to work together as co-representatives. What happened next shocked everyone. Shix and Kaya began actually debating the class assignments. When Shix proposed a compromise solution, Kaya challenged it, not to be hostile, but to explore alternatives. When her idea had flaws, Shix pointed them out directly. The Zephycs and Krell, initially uncomfortable, gradually realized something remarkable: better solutions emerged from this friction. Within 3 weeks, their division submitted the most innovative project proposal in a decade. Within 2 months, other classes were asking what they were doing differently. By the end of the semester, Mentor Ellison made an unprecedented request. The Academy wanted to implement the Kaya method, structured disagreement in a framework of mutual respect. Not the Earth way exactly, but adapted for alien cultures. At the celebration dinner, Shix approached Kaya with his crystalline body angled in a gesture of respect. "I was wrong," he said. "I thought diplomacy meant avoiding conflict. But you showed us conflict can be the path to better understanding." Kaya smiled. "On Earth, we have a saying, iron sharpens iron. Sometimes the best way forward is through a little friction." The Volosian considered this. "That is, actually profound." As Kaya accepted her Accidental President award, a position that technically didn't exist until she created it, she realized something. She hadn't come to this academy to revolutionize alien diplomacy. She'd just been herself. And somehow, that was exactly what the galaxy needed. Sometimes the most powerful change comes not from trying to change, but simply from being authentically, unapologetically different.